Hello and welcome to Angelic Reach's playthrough of Fallout 4. As you can already see from having continued in that, I've played the game before and made it through one section of the story, and that's going to be the section that I'm not going to cover in this part of the game. Unless you guys tell me that's the part of the story you want me to go through. But without further ado, start a new game and a new adventure. As great a beginning to any Fallout game as there is. Now, as of knowing what happens to the wife or husband, depending on however you play the game, I'm going to stick playing as a guy, and I'm not going to edit the wife at all. And if you have yet to play the game, or if you yet to see anyone else play the game, you'll find out here shortly why. I think the only thing I'll change is I'll add a beard. keep the same hair. Yeah, body's fine. And that'll be all I do for character customization. So apparently nothing happens if you hit B before. Where's the newspaper? I see a copy of Krogneck. Oh, down there. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Wow, yay. Someone made a stinky? What did they... What? Cold come from Canada? It's always Canada's fault, making cold weather come down to the U.S. I'm trying to, but everyone keeps getting in the way. I am not even going to try pronouncing the name of that island. Good morning to you. Well, I'm here now. Why, do you know something I don't? Cool. You make it seem like something bad about to happen, like they got like some inside information here. Uh, since it really makes no difference where I put all these points, I'm just going to level everything out. Really? I need to use the keyboard because I'm streaming? Makes no sense to me why I have to use my keyboard. And get off my lawn.
Thanks again.
There's a price.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Mr. H, Sean has been changed. Absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so great at.
So he doesn't want to deal with a robot. He'd rather deal with his actual parent, his flesh and blood parent, instead of a cold, heartless robot.
Much better now. Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit.
The park sounds wonderful.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Mom, should come and see this.
Cogsworth, what's wrong?
And Codsworth always with the great news. Never misses a beat.
Followed by yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We were trying to get confirmation. We seem to have lost contact with our affiliate stations. We do have coming
We're
in.
getting attacked, Nora.
Confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of
Getting attacked by the Chinese.
in New York and
It's a
Pennsylvania.
Chinese invasion.
My God.
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
Come on, Nora. You need to run. If you're registered. What if you're not registered? Are you screwed? You ain't really gonna need no bag or nothing when you get to the vault because you ain't gonna be able to take it in. There ain't room.
Not on the list. You don't get in. I'm going in. You can't stop her! Okay.
And they screwed the Vault Tech guy.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you!
You two, follow me. Come on!
What if I don't want to follow you? What are you gonna do?
Everything we can. Now keep moving.
Just a Sunday stroll through the neighborhood, up to the friendly neighborhood vault. Where you at, Nora?
Almost there. We're gonna be okay.
I'm pretty sure we're there.
Both of you.
We love you too.
And there it is.
Hold on!
And there's 500-mile-an-hour winds that way. And in about 5 minutes, it'll be going back the other way, back towards the explosion. Look, we made it to the vault.
We did it. We made it.
Yes, we did, Nora.
Everyone please step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion. No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future.
Are you supposed to be the overseer?
Underground.
Oh yeah, he is the overseer.
Yes, up the stairs.
Everyone seems all friendly and chipper.
It's down the hallway right
Thanks. What now?
there. Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right. Follow me.
Let's go.
See? This is our new home.
Oh, you're gonna love it. This is one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you. It's gone. Our home.
Looks a little advanced, and fun for the fact I've already played through and know what all those are. I didn't notice them on my first playthrough through.
All that in orientation. Just a few medical
Yeah,
items.
even in here, they don't this doesn't look like your normal run-of-the-mill vault, like all the other vaults from like New Vegas, Fallout 3, Fallout, and Fallout 2, and Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. That was Fallout Tactics.
Just step in here and put your vault suit.
Wouldn't it make sense to put the vault suit on before we get in the pod, though?
The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper. Just relax.
Why would we need to be depressurized if we're going further underground? If you were going further underground, you wouldn't have to be depressurized. You'd have to be pressurized to go further underground, because there's more pressure underground. And we're frozen. And white screen again. Yay. Well, that's not good. Oh no, they're coming to take my wife. They're coming to take my wife. I don't understand why they didn't just let her go with them at that point. Oh, well, yeah, there's that. Asshole. Who are you calling a backup? And frozen again. Yay. I guess they thought I was just too much of a threat to let me out. Oh no. And in case you're wondering, those giant orbs and that that I showed you when I was walking in are not normal for the other vaults, because as many aren't aware of what goes on in the vaults. The vaults were never designed to keep people alive. They were all social experiments by Vault-Tec and the Enclave to see how life would go after the bombs had fallen. Wow, talk about freezer burn, holy shit.
Hello? Anyone?
Monitoring terminal, there must be some kind of answer in here. Cryogenic array, life support, pod occupant status. Cryogenic array offline, premature termination resulting in system failure, isolated manual and remote overrides detected, controls disabled. That's great. Life support. Life support offline, premature termination resulting in system failure, isolated manual and remote override detected. Okay. Pod occupant status. All the people that are in the pod. That's cool. Makes no difference what their name is now, because they're all dead. Yay, clipboards. On a new jumpsuit. Anything worthwhile in here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, this isn't one of the best moments I've had. I've had like this is I didn't really explore all too well in here when I first played through. Because I want to sit in a chair. Ooh, a stim pack. Security terminal. Security instructions. Yeah, no. Last entry. No, all clear from Vault-Tec is coming. We need to leave. We're all about out of food. I almost murdered. Wow. Wow, for dropping a salt cracker? As I said before, to me it's not surprising knowing that the vaults were all set up as social experiments to see, like, oh yeah, you know, we're going crazy, oh yeah, you know, we don't have food, because the people that were in charge of the vault here were not supposed to live. The only people that were supposed to have somehow survived would have been the people in the cryogenic chambers. Could have sworn there was a baton back here around here somewhere. Then I'm imagining. There it is. As I said before, I didn't explore too well back here because I completely missed that when I first played through. Fuck you, Red Roach.
Giant roaches. What the hell?
Recreation terminal. What does this one say? Overseer memo. Remember, use of the recreational term is a privilege. If work performance declines, the privilege will be revoked. Enjoy responsibly. Top 10. Rick, Tim, RIC, TIM, TGM, SAE, SOV, TNM. Oh, Red Menace. Cool. The first Vault-Tec game. Too bad I can't play it. I want control access. Why won't you give me control access? I don't want the toaster. Doesn't hurt to be prepared. Well, I guess there's nothing over here. Let's open this door and go get attacked by more red roaches. Well, I guess that one's not attacking me. Got you, bitches. That poses another question. How is there still power in the vault if no one's been taking care of it for... I couldn't even tell you how long. Hey look, no rads. I imagine this was probably Overseer.
Where is everyone?
Well, they're either dead and gone or they ran off.
Nice. Coming back later for you.
Huh. I know a trick to getting that. Unless they fix it. If they do, then I'm going to be disappointed. Because it's not exactly game breaking. Looks like the Overseer couldn't protect himself. I know they restored 30% of my health. Which is why on my other account I have over 400 because I never used them. Vault 1 limit instructions. If you want to read that, go ahead and pause, because I don't plan on reading all that. The Cryolator. I've long dreamed of making cryogenic freezing available in a portable, on-demand form. The Cryolator is my latest attempt. Thankfully, we're in no short supply of the chemicals and components I need to tinker with the prototype. It's a nice way to occupy the time as we wait for the all-clear signal. So yeah, this vault was just, like I said, a social experiment on if cryogenic sleep, as it's called, is possible. Which stop biting me, fucking fleas. Bitch. Okay, bitch. Did I get my fucking point across now? The fuck? Fucking rad roaches.
Is this all that's left?
Motherfucker. Crawling off my fucking woodwork and shit. Look, I got a Pip-Boy! I can finally play Red Menace! Oh, and his arm fell out. Sorry, guy, I guess it's mine now. All covered in dust. How long has it been sitting there? Copyright 2075, Robco. Okay. Wow, so this Pip-Boy's 2 years older than the war is. Huh. No workshops yet. Nothing new there. Forced impacts. Bobby pin and Red Menace. The reason why I grabbed all these is because in previous games, pre-war money was worth more. It would be anywhere between 20 and 25 depending on which merchant you went to. After Fallout New Vegas, pre-war money was still like 15 to 20, still decent to trade with. But the thing you wanted to trade with more, because it was easier to find and easier to hold on to, were cartons of cigarettes, packs of cigarettes, and in this one they introduced cigar boxes. Which another piece on top of that is the fact you can use them for materials. I prefer to trade with them though, so. Let's get the hell out of this vault. In my opinion though, I think the weirdest vault would have had to have been Vault 77. For anyone unaware of that, there were many vaults out there, 122 if you pay attention to the story. Vault 68 was 1 woman to 1,000 men, or 999 men. And Vault 69 was another one. It was 999 women to 1 man. Needless to say, both of those vaults failed for the failure to be able to reproduce effectively and diversify the gene pool. Then there was Vault 77. Vault 77 is a whole beast in and of itself because, as I said before, I'm done with all this. As I said before, it, there were 122 vaults in total. Vault 77 being one of the weird ones because it was a social experiment on isolationism. If we put one person in the vault, what'll happen? Well, they didn't just technically put one person in there. They put one person and puppets, boxes and boxes of puppets. He eventually loses his sanity and gives a personality to each one of the puppets, and a whole ordeal comes out of it. Look at that, we got 2 radio stations. Ooh, right away. Nothing useful now. Anything of use over here? Wish I could drive that around, that'd be pretty badass. If Bethesda ever sees this, I want to be able to drive I want to be able to drive cars in the next one. As unlikely as that is, I don't think it'll ever happen. What is that, a bottle cap? Ooh, I got... Wait, there's more? Looks like I gotta call IT because the computer's busted again. You look better, man. You look better. More skeletons. Thank you, game. Is that a hub flower? It is a hub flower. I didn't realize there was hub flowers this close to Sanctuary. Yay! Mailbox. And it's a familiar face if I ever did see one. Everything's dead, Codsworth. I don't know how to explain to robot the concept of death. How does he still have fuel, come to think of it? He's been kidnapped, yeah. And this is where you find out how long you've been in cryogenic sleep for. Oh, by golly, 2 centuries late for dinner. Yeah, that's great, Codsworth. It's been 2 centuries since he's seen anybody. How do you expect him to react? Wow, goddamn Codsworth, you almost... I didn't realize a robot could have an existential crisis.
Such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this on a tape.
And... it's pretty much the wife's final send-off, last thing you get for your wife.
Researched the net.
Yeah, let's do that.
Out to some.
With that being said, I'm going to leave this video here. I plan on continuing the series. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like down in the description below. If you want to see more of it, feel free to leave a comment letting me know. And if you guys want to see, like I said, more of it, leave a comment, leave a like. And while you're here watching the video, why not subscribe to the channel? Help the channel grow, make the channel prosper. With that being said, take it easy, have fun. The Angel signing out.